welcome back to Dinner and a Tip. My name is Brenda and I'm going to be your cooking guide. So I've heard of drunken apples. I've actually never made them, so I don't know what they consist of, but I'm going to make up my own version of drunken pineapple. So this is some fresh pineapple I just cut into spears, and we're going to start with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're going to do a tablespoon of, what is this? Syrup. And then we're gonna do a tablespoon of honey on this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-make this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna soak all of the goodness here, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the amaretto, and then we're gonna cook this on the Blackstone once it has a chance to marinate for a little bit. So basically, let's see how much amaretto we need. 1, 2, these are generous scoops. So, and then we're gonna add some blueberries to this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit for a while, and then when I come back, we're gonna actually grill up some pound cake. And with pineapple, I love using cinnamon, probably half a teaspoon. And if you haven't tried, this is the pineapple sriracha by Blackstone. It has got quite a kick. So I'm just gonna do just a couple little light sprinkles just to kind of give our pineapple a little bit of a kick. If you like things really spicy, go ahead and put more, but I would start less than going more. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in a Ziploc baggie. And the longer it sits, the better it's gonna be, but we're gonna go ahead and probably let it sit at least for half an hour, maybe longer. This is something you could probably do the night before. So I'm just gonna go ahead, get it in our Ziploc bag, and just go ahead and get this mixed up, and I'm gonna let this soak for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and make dinner, and this is gonna be our dessert. So we'll be back after a little while. All right, so we have had our pineapples and our blueberries soaking. You could also do this with other fruit. I did amaretto today, but actually I really wanted to do pineapple Malibu instead. So for assembling, we're going to use just the frozen Sara Lee pound cake, or you can use any kind of pound cake. We're just going to not cut it crazy thick, and then we're just going to hit it with a little bit of butter and some cinnamon and sugar, and then we're going to toast this. So that pineapple is not going to take a terrible long time to cook. So we want to go ahead and kind of have everything ready before we put our bread on. So I'm just going to hit this with just a little bit of cinnamon and sugar on both sides, just to kind of help that pineapple taste. And I'm actually doing fresh pineapple with this today. I'm guessing you probably could use some canned pineapple if you wanted, but yeah, let's get a little bit of sugar on this. That's more than just a little bit, and then we're going to take probably about a tablespoon of butter, and we're going to put that on the grill so our pineapple doesn't stick here. And I've actually got this at a medium heat. So the alcohol will cook out for the most part. Whew, a little spicier than I thought it was going to be. But if you have people that are sensitive to alcohol, I maybe would not give this to them. Maybe not small kids either, because the alcohol is in here. It will cook out, but I mean, it's still going to have some of that in here. And what I love about this is you can kind of see it's getting like nice and drizzly from like the brown sugar. I can smell those blueberries popping up too. If you wanted to do this in a non-alcoholic form, I think what you could use is actually just some vanilla and almond on this instead. I'm gonna go ahead and put down our pound cake. And I also do have some whipped cream and chocolate to go with this. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give these a quick toss. Basically, we don't need to cook this pineapple. We're just kind of wanting to heat it up. We're kind of wanting to make like a little bit of that sauce. and the blueberries are nice and pumped up here. So since I'm going to serve it on the bread, and you can actually, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this in chunks. Or if you don't want the bread, you could just go ahead and serve it with the chunks. Go ahead and get that bread flipped, and with that butter, it's nice and toasted. Oh, it smells so amazing, you guys. I wish you were here to try this one. So, it's been a while since we've done dessert, so let's just check our bread. Just gonna kind of move it over here just a little bit. So basically, the pineapple is done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shut that off. I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up. This would probably be really good with like raspberries. I think you could pretty much do any fruit with this. I've done it a couple different ways before, so I'm gonna let that sit there. Hit this with just a little bit of whipped cream. And what goes better with pineapple but chocolate, so let me just go ahead and hit that. There we go. Alright, nothing but to taste now. I'm excited for that pineapple. I think the Amaretto gives it a good flavor. And like I said, non-alcoholic version, just do vanilla and some almond extract. This is going to be a winner whether you're around the campfire or at home. It's a quick, easy, fast dessert that you're going to enjoy. Thanks for coming, eat happy, and we'll see you next time.